All right, what's up, guys? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a vase here. Nothing too crazy. It's gonna be tall. I'm gonna try to get as narrow of a base as I can. Kind of have it just do a very little roll. Nothing too crazy, almost just like a curvy cylinder. So hopefully this one will go pretty quick. 3.5, almost 4 pounds of clay. Straight out of the bag here, so just patting it into a ball, and we'll do a little bit of wheel wedging and get this guy going. I don't know what it is about me and throwing clay down on the damn wheel head here. Can never seem to do it right there in the center. My kryptonite. I don't know what. Anyhow. So first amount of pressure is going to be downward pressure. Get that thing stuck to the wheel head. And like I said before, we're just going to do some coning. First one, I don't go up super tall. Just kind of get the clay in line where I want it to be. And drag my finger. Try to get this little bit taken care of right here while I got the chance. Clay's already stiffened up quite a bit. Had it sitting out, well, like 15 minutes. And you can tell it's already created like a skin. Weird. Anyhow, just squeezing the clay up and down, getting the clay particles all moving in the right direction. Like I said in the last videos, even if I wedge the clay, I'll typically do a little bit of coning. And you could see the clay's like 85–90% centered just by doing that. So it's kind of good practice to have yourself in regardless. So going for a very narrow base here, so I want to keep this clay ball relatively tall. And I'm not leaving a ton of clay down at the bottom. These vases I typically don't trim feet on. Kind of open this up kind of funky, so didn't have enough water on my finger when I went to make that hole, so had like this weird corkscrew thing going on. Had to get that taken care of. Just going in and compressing the bottom here. Running my sponge from the outside in and the inside out. Just going like this, back and forth inside. Making sure that I'm really kind of pressing that clay down when it comes back to the center of the pot there. So, first pull. Not a lot of pressure, just kind of getting the clay up where I want it to go. Typically take and compress the rim and get that little guy. Just make sure that we're nice and centered is all. And then now we'll go ahead and do our first actual pull. First pull I typically do with my knuckle. I feel like it kind of just is. When I used to do it with my fingertips, I felt like I was trying to grab too much clay at one time, especially on that big pull. I just create these really big finger grooves or wind up getting caught pulling off a chunk of clay. So by taking and using my knuckle, even though that I'm lifting and I'm applying that pressure, I'm still kind of reinforcing that clay, and it's this part of my hand is providing some structure so that it doesn't want to like spin off or anything like that while I'm pulling up a lot of clay. So I found that to be really kind of helpful. After I pull, I just kind of keep this clay collared in here slightly. Once that clay wants to go out, it's hard to get that, it's hard to get them back in. Whew, that started to get a little wacky there on me, huh? There's the last pull here. I'm just go through and give that a little bit of there. Back in. Push at the bottom.